You want to get into Kingdom Hearts?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Just first off, before you jump into it, I played through some of it like with you.
Okay.
Not with you, but like around the same time that you were playing it. And I was like, I gotta stop this. I gotta stop. Like, he's ruining this game for me. The voice in the back of my head, like every single thing that happened, I like imagine you being like, "What's this stupid shit? Oh my god, why is he doing this?"
Okay. You want me to get into? You want me to get into Kingdom Hearts? I'll tell you. Can you just let me talk?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot to say. Can you just let me talk?
I will.
The whole time I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, I was pissed off. We're talking about Grand Fandango. I don't know what to do. Do you know how many times? And like you even were like, oh, you have to watch it for the first 2 hours, like how to really do the game, and then the game starts. I didn't do that. I was like, this is my thing. I'm looking for the stuff. Oh, you got to find a cloth. You got to find all this shit. I'm looking around. Everything's in like clear as day place. I go to get the cloth. It's on the wall. I didn't even know I can touch that. It looks like it's a part of the background. I stumble into the fresh water. I don't know how. I just stumbled into it. I was like, thank God. I could not find shit. And I was getting so pissed. One of them, I was like, I checked everywhere. Oh, it was so a cutscene can happen in the whole place. Whatever. Literally, Sora and Kairi and all of that. It's literally just... It legitimately, that whole entire situation, the whole entire crux of their story is just Obito, Rin, and Kakashi from Naruto. It's the exact same thing. Yeah. The exact same thing. We're over here. I'm confused because they're on an island that's only kids, but I guess their parents are there as well. But like,
they're there,
not really. And then, to be honest with you, it also does not help that I was struggling to find the stuff. And then the first world you go to is fucking Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
First of all, I've never seen Alice in Wonderland. I haven't seen most of these movies that we're going into. So not only am I like, I'm confused doing the regular shit, I'm confused in Alice in Wonderland because it's supposed to be confusing. I've never seen Alice in Wonderland. I've never seen Little Mermaid. I've never seen Tarzan. I don't know what's happening and I don't care. And on top of that, they'll be like, a character will pop up and be like, hey, look at me, I'm this person. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Oh, you're the characters from Final Fantasy VIII? I didn't fucking play Final Fantasy VIII! I don't know who you are, bro! And then all of that, and the first time you're trying to meet Donald and Goofy, you're walking into a building, they're walking into that building. I'm cross-threading every single door I can, and I can't fucking find them. And then, you're with the nigga from Final Fantasy VIII or whatever, right? And he tells you to go over here because we're safe. So you get over here, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe... No, I was supposed to go the opposite way to find Donald and Goofy and fight a boss? What the fuck? You could have said, no, I'm going to go fight this. And then I run into them. The whole beef between Goofy and Sora, but they're friends, but they're kind of beefing in the beginning. Like,
yeah, with Donald.
Is annoying. It's annoying. I feel like this is like the Disney Dante's Inferno.
That's crazy.
And everything just feels like this is a fanfic. And then they just had to add fighting in, but the monsters spawn at the same fucking places over and over. When I'm trying to find Goofy and Donald, they keep spawning, no matter how much I beat them.
Okay.
And then the fighting is annoying. I know it gets better, but the whole, like, I have to switch from the attacking to the magic to use magic sucks dick.
There's do you know about the shortcut? If you press L, it gives you like 3 quick spells that you can assign. It's right there.
I didn't know that. Know that, but that's because of that, I was like, I'm just not even going to use magic. I just didn't.
You need to use magic.
I was like, but you do all of that, right? You do Mad Hatter shit, you're there. You finally get through it, whatever. The next place... Oh, Hercules. I actually like Hercules. Why the fuck is the whole place just a arena battle? I just have to keep arena battling people until I can fucking fight the people I actually want to fight? And then fucking Cloud from 7 comes up. He's trying to beat my ass. I'm like, aren't you supposed to be a good guy? I've never played Final Fantasy VII, but I know what you look like, nigga. What are we doing? And then we fight Cerberus or whatever, and then it's like, all right. And then after that, we go to George of the fucking Jungle. I'm jumping around. I'm monkeying around. This is before the nigga hangs himself, so he's kind of acting like he's not a villain, but we know he's a villain, and it's fucking weird. And then after that, you know, it's just Aladdin. Aladdin was okay, I guess, but like,
it's fine.
I'm trying to look for keyholes. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I actually do know what you're talking about. And then they just steal it's like, sorry, your princess is in another castle every single fucking time. Every single time we go to a new world, it's sorry, your princess is in another castle. They're like, we've beat the bad guy. Look away for a second. Oh, look at Penny. They come up. Where'd the princess go? Nigga! You know they're gonna take the princess! Don't keep your eyes off the princesses!
Yeah.
Fucking Trident! King Trident was like, I need to protect my daughter, so go away! Keep your daughter at your side at all times, you dumb fuck! What are we doing? The combos are the fucking same. The only way you can fight people without it being annoying as shit with the lock on is if you're doing air attacks. If you're doing air attacks the whole time, that's the only way to play the game.
Let me say this. You played the original PS2 release.
Yes, I played the original.
Yeah. Were you like assigning were you like getting new abilities and assigning them and everything and doing stuff like that?
I was trying. I didn't know that you could like assign Donald and Goofy exactly what you want them to do. I didn't know that though. I was letting them do their thing. And it was awful. They were not helping me at all. Except for Goofy. Yeah. Goofy's okay, but Donald was not doing shit.
Yeah, you can't rely on them. The only thing you can rely on them with is like using potions if you just give them a bunch of potions and elixirs and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, air combat is definitely the best out of the two. But yeah, you get more abilities that like upgrade your combos, and in the other versions, and like the final mix, like most of the time when people they play the final mix these days, because it's got more content and everything, and also like in that there's new abilities that you get earlier on that extend your combos, so the combat is a little more fleshed out earlier on. And depending on what you pick at the beginning of the game, like the sword, the shield, or the staff, that the order, like which ones you pick, like that sets up your stats and how you unlock abilities for the rest of the game. I don't like that it doesn't tell you that, but you can still get through it with whatever you pick. But one of there are ones that are objectively more enjoyable because you get like combat enhancements and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case, because I was figuring the shit out. Just in case, I for my first pick, I picked shield.
Okay.
I think the sword is usually what people mostly go for, enhanced sword. But I was like, enhance, like, my defense, okay?
Yeah.
And then what I gave up was magic.
Oh, okay. I think that doesn't affect too much. I don't know. I'm not an expert. There are people who know that shit like the back of their hand. I don't.
So yeah, I understand this being like, okay, peak for you, especially in middle school. I think I was playing the game in just regular stuff. I'm like trying for me not to get a headache, because I'm just like, I'm not enjoying this, but I'm trying to get through. Also, I'm used to seeing older games. Oh, if you go into Lion King or something, Sora turns into a lion or some shit, right?
Right.
So this one, they're all just normal, and except for when they go to, Ariel's domain, and then he's a merman with his nipples out, and it's weird. It's like,
you gotta admit,
okay, I guess.
You gotta admit, the Goofy Turtle is awesome.
The Goofy Turtle is awesome, but like swimming around, and then like trying to open up the clams and stuff was just annoying, and fighting people. Most of the fighting is annoying. It's annoying as shit. And then I leave, and then I come back, and they're back again, and I gotta fight them again. I'm like, this is fucking, like...
Well, you don't have to fight them. You don't.
They're just pursuing me, and I'm trying to do a puzzle. Like... Well,
I mean, yeah, if you're trying to do something, like interact with the world, yeah. But, like, most of the time, you don't have to fight them. And a lot of that's there for, like, later on, or, like, the synthesis and stuff. Because how you get, like, some of the really good items and, like, the ultimate Keyblade, you have to like farm for like some items and stuff like that. But that it depends on like where you're what you want to get at, because like how far did you get? Let me ask you that.
I got just after aerials. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Like halfway through the game, and I'm like trying to play more, and I don't like the flying of the ship. It's boring. I don't. And like the aesthetics isn't me either. If I wanted to design a ship, I'd play Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts and make my own carts, nigga. Like,
I mean, yeah, but like when I was playing through it, the first few times I played through the game as like a kid, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna interact with this shit. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm here for the other stuff. But like with the gummy stuff, you get gummy parts like throughout most of the game, just playing it, just opening chests and shit. If you go in the editor, just add engines and like boosts and stuff, you fly through it. It's nothing, and it's like at that point, like, you have more control and it's a little bit more fun because there's like little mechanics in there. And I found like actually engaging with it made it a little more enjoyable.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. My favorite Star Fox is Star Fox Assault, or multiplayer, or Star Fox Adventure. When I played the first Star Fox for the first time, I'm like, I'm in the ship the whole time. I don't want to be in the ship shooting shit coming at me. And that's crazy to say because I love Galaga.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
It's a completely different thing. It's completely different. I'm good on it.
I mean, that's fine. That's fair.
That's not my bag. That's not my bag. But I feel like 99% of this was like, I showed you JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and we linked so fucking hard this means so much to me. I hope you enjoy it. And I feel so bad that the whole time I'm like, I am struggling to like almost anything about this, but just because so much of it is not for me.
Right.
I don't play a lot of JRPGs. I'm not a JRPG head like you. I'm
somewhere in between.
I want to say the only fucking thing close to JRPGs I play is Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
but that's like more like a strategy, a real-time strategy game, so it's a little different.
I mean, if I was gonna try and get you into a JRPG, I'd try and do something with more active combat like that, because it's not, instead of just sitting through menus, even though sometimes sitting through menus is fun.
I'm also in the minority of like, I grew up in the era of a hella Disney, and 90% of Disney movies I just have not watched.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I don't care about 90% of Disney movies. I don't even care that it's like Disney stuff in the fucking game. It's just like it's a backdrop. It's like whatever. Like, I'm here for everything else around this, and it's a shame because like you get to, there's like maybe like 2 or 3 more Disney worlds like after the one that you're in.
Yeah, I think I heard that there's a Mulan, but I didn't reach Mulan.
That's in the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And a lot of these issues that you have, I'm just saying, are fixed in the second one. But
so then why didn't you tell me to play the second one?
Because like you wouldn't know, because the second one already starts off confusing, even if you've only played the first game.
Isn't it like if you played all of them, you're still confused?
No, that's like a fucking. That's something that's been permeated by people who firstly haven't been paying attention, and it's also the fact that they released like every game that came out has some story significance, and they've created such like a wide berth of stories that people feel the need that they need to like play every single one to figure it out. You don't. There are some on other systems that like, yeah, you kind of should, which is where that comes from. But like, if you were playing the games, it's like front and center. Like, they don't hide what's happening. It's not that difficult. But like going from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 2, you start the game, you're like, who the fuck is this guy? It makes sense because in between there's Rechain of Memories.
Okay. So then you're like, so you like it because they pulled a Metal Gear 2 where you're just like, who the fuck is this guy? And you're like,
no.
Oh man, how could you be so heartless and take out my man Sora?
No, I hated it actually. When I first started playing Kingdom Hearts 2, I was like, who is this? I want to be Sora. This is stupid. And then you do get to be Sora after like an hour and a half. But it's anyways, that's a whole other thing. But after like the few other worlds that you're at in Kingdom Hearts 1, it's like they make one that's like just for the game. And that's where like a lot of the real like story stuff goes down, and like a lot of the character stuff. One of the things that I think that really got me into loving Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I will defend anyone who's played Kingdom Hearts 2. You know, it's like it's a really fun game. Like, it's a straight up fun game. And like outside of the story or whatever, or the Disney stuff, again, I don't care about that stuff. Right. The game is essentially about like valuing connection with others in your life and like gaining something from that, whether that be like having friends who like really care
the power of friendship.
I mean, yeah, but like as someone, like for me, as someone who like didn't have like a bunch of friends, I mean, there were points where I had friends, but like, I mean, yeah, there were times
where
like
you're my friend Sora, you'll never abandon me, and I want to be just like Sora and have so many friends.
No, but it was like, this is like something that's really important and like really beautiful, you know, and not to be taken for granted. And I was like, damn, that's like so real. And it just, I
can't help but think you're smoking copium. You're coping, bro.
I'm straight up not. Like the last quarter of the game, it gets like, I'm not gonna say it gets like deep, but it gets like, it tries to be emotional, and it hits on like some like important things in terms of like,
I'm blanking on his name, the dude that keep beating you in like the race and stuff. What's his name?
Riku?
Yeah, Riku. Yeah. He's fucking dumb. He's the dumbest nigga out here. He's talking to Malevola and being like, I can get you in control of the Heartless, and then maybe that's what can stop. And it's like, nigga, if you have the control of the Heartless, and the Heartless are stealing people's hearts, how the fuck am I gonna believe that you're not the one that stole the person I care about the most heart?
Yeah.
You're just a child. Yes,
they're all kids.
Legitimately, Riku is just Obito. And then Sora is Kakashi.
Yeah.
And oh my god, to see all that happen, I'm like, again, yo. I feel like if you actually gave it a chance, maybe you'd like Naruto Shippuden. I feel like you would like
it.
Oh, have you finished it? Have you finished everything?
No, I haven't finished everything, but like what I've seen, I do like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like it more than
for some reason I thought you fucking hated it. I thought you hated it.
No. But yeah, so I mean, at least you got to experience some of it, you know.
And I'm so sorry because I don't want to dog shit the stuff that you, but like my literal biggest thing starting Chain of Memories or whatever on the Game Boy.
Yeah, that's oh god.
Was that I would defeat an enemy and then they would just pop right back up in my face, and then I would have to, and I'm like, oh, so I just have to run away from these guys, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing or where I'm going, and everyone says everyone in middle school said this was the best one.
They were lying. They were literally lying to your face.
I don't know.
That's one of the, like, objectively, like, the worst one.
Well, if you think about it, at the time, it was like, what? Kingdom Hearts 1 and Chain of Memories, that's the only ones that were out?
No, well, it depends. Because, I mean, 2 might have been out around then. I don't know. No, but even then, like, you have so much more control. And that doesn't, no, that's stupid. That's terrible.
Yeah, card system's dumb. Because, like,
said that hates
you legitimately just use the cards for attacks, and then you just reload the cards. It's like, then what the fuck is the point of having the cards for attacks?
Yeah, I completely agree. But, like, just to give you, like, a little bit more perspective, for me, what I really enjoy about Kingdom Hearts is, like, the preparation for, like, some of the end game. Because after you get to that, like, unique world just that they made just for it, like the whole world state changes, and like all the worlds you've been to, like there's like more powerful Heartless there, and there's like
so then I have to go back.
No, you don't have to. But it's there if you want to grind or if you like want to get more items. But there's like super bosses you can fight. There's like mini bosses for like the item shit. And I enjoy that because they're all unique. There are some that like I feel like this feels cringe, but like it reminds me in some way. I mean, when I play on the highest difficulty.
I like how we're talking about you recommending this to me, and you have more. You just wanted to talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Well,
That's why you recommended it to me. You just wanted to talk about it, and I'm just here.
No. I really think that whole process is enjoyable for me, and like you get to fight Sephiroth, and like
I don't know who that is. I don't know who Sephiroth is, bro.
That's just
where's Lilo and Stitch?
Wild to me. Stitches in 2.
I'm trying to swim in that punani out in Hawaii. Call a nigga Stitch. All right?
Yeah, you got that ice cream cone.
Yeah, I got that ice cream paint job. Is that your grandfather's coat? What? Walk up
This is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Walk into like, what up? I got a big cock. Anyways.
I'm just saying. You fight Sephiroth. It doesn't matter if you're level 100 or not. You have to like just be good at the game, and there's not a lot of games like that give me that opportunity where it's like you just have to be good at the game. You can get fucked over instantly.
Isn't Lords of the Fallen just like that?
Fuck you. Shut up. Get that shit out of here.
You just have to be good at the game. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, maybe that's why I'm such a from softer.
So I that's really it. I kind of just bulldozed through everything I wanted to talk about in the beginning, because it legitimately, it's just like, it got to the point where I would boot the game up and I start, and then they're goofy talking, and like, the music that's in constant loop over and over was just driving me insane. I was losing my goddamn mind, getting so pissed, and I'm like legitimately trying to give this a try. I wanted to like this so much for your sake, for the sake of, maybe I was too harsh on it when I was literally in middle school. Let's see. And nothing's changed. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just a perfect storm of a bunch of shit I don't like.
Yeah.
Or don't care about.
I mean that's fair. I mean, maybe we're in the game for different reasons.
Yeah. Like, if I was genuinely like, I can't even think of a thing. Like, I know you like platformers, but if you hated 3D platformers, but I love 3D platformers, I'd be like, yo, you gotta play Banjo-Kazooie. It has whimsy and 3D platforming. You're like, I hate 3D platforming. I hate goofiness. I hate,
that's a character flaw.
I hate, like, the 3D polygons of that era. And then you're like, I'll try, because I loved it. It would. I'm sorry. I don't like most of the stuff.
You don't have to apologize.
Or some of the stuff that I'm like happening. I'm like, I already know how this is going. Like the dynamics that are happening. I don't know how it's going to end, but I know what they're going for the most part. And it reminds me of other shit that I've already seen. And so all the parts that have been predicted, it's like, do you know how many times Sora is like fighting something, and then I keep almost saying Roxas. What the fuck is his name? Riku? Yeah. There's so many times Riku just shows up and he's like, oh, Riku, what are you doing here? And then Riku says something like very vague about how he's still a child, and then he disappears, and then it's just like, and then you go back to the game. Like, what? What?
It's so interesting, because from my perspective, it was always like, they've stepped into something like way bigger than they can imagine, and like Sora's just trying to like figure out what's going on. So it makes sense to have that confusion and things just happening because there's so much going on in the background.
But there's so much that should have been said that's not said, purely for the fact so Riku can still hate Sora, and so they can work on the opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
He would just be like,
I won't deny that.
I'm looking for the same person you're looking for. You're still just a child. Help me out. Also, why is it that every time you show up, there's a boss? Every single time there's a boss, you just show up and then you dip and you don't help. But we have the same goal. Please talk no jutsu him like Naruto does. Please, I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. Please.
But doesn't that
Sora doesn't
something?
No, Sora doesn't say shit. He's just like, huh? What's that supposed to mean? And then he leaves, and then it's like, y'all work together. What are we doing? Just talk. Just communicate. Just be a human being for 2 seconds.
Man, you'd hate Kingdom Hearts 3.
There's so much to be said, and then he will just say one thing, and he'll just be like, huh? And then he's gone, and then we're fighting a boss, and I'm like, he disappears, and you have so much to talk to him about because y'all have the same goals, and yet you're not talking when he's here.
It's very Japanese, alright?
I'm like, just communicate! Just talk! Just communicate!
Yeah.
Jeez, I know that
there's body language.
I know their kids. I know their kids. I don't know how old Riku is compared to, he seems like a little bit older.
He's like 2 or 3 years older.
He's like 2 or 3 years. Like, how old?
I can look it up. You want me to look it up?
Because I feel like he's trying to. He's like in love with a chick 3 years younger than him, and they're all like she's 13 and he's like 16, and it's like, what are we doing here?
No, he's 15 and Sora and Kairi are 14.
Oh, okay, just a year, because he's like a little bit taller too.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Is there? He beat me in like fighting. I don't think there's a way to beat him in fighting.
There is. Oh yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
I was trying for like 10 minutes. I was like dodging his shit and jumping and attacking, but then I was just like, I could just beat you in the race. So I beat him like 4 times in the race, like ha na na boo boo, and then I stopped.
I mean, yeah, that's all just there for funsies, and like when you first fight Leon, there's Squall, like in Traverse Town when like he first shows up, you can beat him then too.
Oh,
there's like so many little things like that throughout the game that like that do affect like little things here and there, and like you get like special items or stuff like that. You see things that you wouldn't have been able to see otherwise. There's like so many secrets and shit that are just hidden away, like things like any other game would be like, oh, this is an impossible like boss.
Yeah,
you're supposed to lose here. You can't actually beat him, but you can.
Oh.
And I love stuff like that, and it's sprinkled throughout the whole game, and I guess that adds some weight to it as well.
Some of the bad guys that are in like the circle of bad guys in the shadows. First of all, don't act like they're shadowy figures, nigga. They're the biggest IPs in existence. It's a Disney movies. Don't act like we don't know who these people are.
It's for
but
fun.
Some people there, like the nigga from George of the Jungle, he shouldn't be there. He's just a regular guy that hates apes and has a shotgun, and he's on the same level as Malevola. He's on the same level as all these other people. Like, what are we doing here?
I mean, yeah, that whole like cabal that they got going on is not important.
It's a joke. It is such a joke. I'm like, why are we even doing this? We know who your enemies are, bro. We've seen the movies.
It sounds like you weren't expecting to take this seriously, or you didn't want to take it seriously, but you went in taking it really seriously.
Yes. I'm like, I just can't help my brain. They'll say something stupid, and I'm like, oh god. Okay, let me try and move through this.
You're like Jotaro watching Polnareff.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I understand, Donald and Goofy are here, but like, Donald talks way too much with that speech impediment that like at the times where he's like trying to be a dick for no reason, I'm like, fuck it. And then him and Sora are kind of like fighting, but they're still friends, I guess, even though they literally just met each other. I'm like, wrap it up, because I want more of the story. Give me more of the story.
Yeah.
Wrap some of this shit up, B. What are we doing?
Oh, and you're playing the original. You can't skip cutscenes.
Yeah, no. I'm like watching a fucking movie and nothing's happening in the movie, and I'm like, bro, wrap it up.
I will say, if you couldn't skip cutscenes in like final mix and stuff like that, dog shit. So
you said to play the original. I'm playing the original on PlayStation 2.
I said to play the original. I said to play it. you can play it any kind.
How the fuck am I supposed to know what is what?
I mean, that's fair, but I wasn't expecting you to go out and buy a fucking copy, so